That reminds me. We've not counted a thief among our number for some time.
We've no need of a thief if we are content to overwhelm our foes with sheer force.
The veil is just what I need.
I worked hard today. I think I've earned a
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
Do we truly expect to find aught of value in a chest?
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary? Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. I'm an apothecary in training, so when I had... But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all the... What? You do suppose there's no harm in that? Seems my luck's not as rotten...
We could make the fruit rot... ourselves. Or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in...
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, well, if you do...
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant, are we? Do come again.
We ought not tarry, but deliver what we have retrieved post-haste.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick...
You'll get what's coming to you. That's it. I've had enough.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, well, if you do...
I'll have an early supper.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Do come again. Well met, sir. How might I be?
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by...
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
He really ought to have returned. By now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for it.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can all... What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. I'd like to enlist your aid in I've prepared some explosive cast...
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casts there, as quickly as we may.
'Tis as you say.
See this bow fell! The Griffin has been drenched! I appreciate you carrying our heavy items, but do let me know if you need a hand.
Well, it certainly isn't easy work, but I'm proud to be counted upon.
Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Well, well. Color me surprised.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life. Well, that appears to finish the job. I'd have you drop a jar of poison. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jar.
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
You've done as I asked, and I must say you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Or perhaps, in any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today...
A moment long awaited. Outstanding.
Done at last. Perhaps a brief respite before we take on another?
Our efforts have been rewarded.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. Wait, listen. Which brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the... I'll go and search for him myself. I'm not afraid of monsters. So I thought, please, sir. I want many thanks. Go into the forest. This won't work. My brother and I are the only... I suppose there's only one thing. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. I'll need you to watch over me. Keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
I am grateful to you, Arisen.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
At once, Master.
Stomach's complaining.
Come along. Norbert ought to have gone down this path. Naught ever goes right.
I suppose there could be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure.
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Goodness. We're higher up than I thought.
Would be quite painful were we to fall.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon. But at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste. That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide. Shall we discuss tactics now?
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
Was excellent! I could have done no better!
Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
Splendid.
I'd thought I was done for.
Aye, 'twas a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, I...
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you may... Anyway, I'm eager. The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Aye, you'll hear no complaint.
We must proceed with caution, lest our charge come under attack. So Norbert has been found and none the worse for wear. Let us return to the hell at once.
Okay.
Follow me. I shall guide you to the location.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change. One more push. Ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. I've holding the arm. Now to bring it down and let it taste of fury. I would be glad of your assistance.
Methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
This foe is beyond our strength. I recommend a swift retreat.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
Well, to seek the high ground and fight me on an incline. panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage.
Have you back on your feet in no time at all. Happens to the best of us. Don't let it get to you.
This foe shall fall by my hand.
We are fortunate indeed. This is a rare find.
I dare say the quandary of what to do with it is half the joy.
This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
That's it!
Gran, I want to learn magic, please.
This again, child. You know full well there are plenty of things more deserving of your interest.
Why must you always take Father's side? I'd have thought you'd...
What am I to do with that wood that I could allow her to do as she pleases, but...
Why won't they let me study magic?
I'm not quite as nimble as I'd like to be, but I suppose that's what I get for carrying so many things.
Ah. I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Here we go again.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of this lot.
I am well aware of the particulars.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down here.
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
Of course.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
A firm push is what's needed here.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Would that I could allow her to do as she pleases, but...
Now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
This is rather thrilling.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Now there's a thought.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
Back at last.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest.
Good on you. Just take... You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. And I was right. Mayhap none of this. My brother is always the one taking the... But today's misadventure showed me that the part... We managed to save Norbert. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing...
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. Two good deeds in one, you might say.
Que silencio de repente.
We've got goblins!
Que...
Dry off as soon as you can.